Whenever you start praying consistently at the midnight, be aware of these 5 things I'm about to share with you. Now, this is because you're about to be launched into a big breakthrough, a shift in your life, and you need to maximize this season. Now, please like this video so that I can get across to many people on this platform. Thank you. Now, whenever you are consistent with your midnight prayer, you begin to have angelic activities. Now, number one thing that will happen is that you wake up before your alarm rings, because angels are already activated because of your consistency. Angels notice the way you have been consistent in your midnight prayers, and they have already been activated to work with you. So spirits usually give credence to someone who is consistent with a spiritual operation. Genesis 28 verse 12. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set upon the earth, and the top of it reached the heaven, and behold, the angel of God ascending and descending on it. So this was Jacob. He had a revelation. He had a revelation, and he saw angels ascending and descending. This was an encounter he had with God. He called this place Bethel. Now, there was an altar raised by his forefather. That was Abraham. Abraham met with God at that same location, and it was because of that premise, angels of God were actively present in that place, because an altar was raised to God. So wherever there is a consistent spiritual activity, angels are working. So they know the time that you have been consistent in the spirit, and you have been marking your register in the spirit. So even before the alarm rings, you are woken up already. Number 2, your desires and wishes will become more sharp and powerful. So it will be as though you were thinking about something. Maybe you might thinking an increase in your salary, and you begin to see things working out, and as though, I was thinking about this thing and I have not even prayed about it. I was just thinking about it and it came to pass. Maybe you designed a favor from the Lord, and you just saw your thought begin to happen like a speed of light. Perhaps you are expecting an help, and you just prayed up, you're just thinking about it. You know, in Ephesians chapter 3 verse 20, the Bible says that unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above what we can ask or think of, according to the power that worketh in us. So when you think and pray, it has the same, your desire and your prayer. When you are consistent with your midnight prayer, your desire and your prayer are having the same spiritual capacity. Are we together now? In Daniel chapter 10 verse 12, then said unto me, fear not, Daniel, for from the first day, can you see, from the first day that thou didst set thy heart to understand and to chasten thyself before God, thy words were heard, and I am come for thy words. So then the answer came. So, you know, he was praying 3 times a day, opening the window facing towards Jerusalem, and he was praying. So God understood that this person is consistent, and things open up to him. Are we together now? Number 3, now there is an heightened spiritual sensitivity. Heightened spiritual sensitivity. Now, God will begin to give you news, information about a person, about people, about territories, about nations, family. God can tell you, start praying for this person, start interceding for this person. Gradually, you become a prophetic intercessor, because God is now trusting into you, people, families, because you have been consistent with your midnight prayers. So spirits are engaging people that are consistent with their midnight prayers. So these are the dividends. In Daniel chapter 9 verse 2, he said, in the first year of his reign, I, Daniel, understood by books the number of the years whereof the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah the prophet, that he would accomplish 70 years in the desolation of Jerusalem. So you could understand that this captivity should end at 70. Genesis chapter 18 verse 2. Abraham saw these 3 men, and he was so spiritually alert to know that they were not just ordinary men. So that was the time that the prophecy came concerning Isaac, and also he was able to intercede for Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, all these are things that happen to a man that is consistent. Are we together now? Number 4, heightened spiritual consciousness. This one is different from spiritual sensitivity. Now, this is heightened spiritual consciousness. So you are very conscious. You are aware of your environment. You are conscious of your immediate environment. Now, this can also be likened to the gift of discerning of spirit working in the person's life in the highest level. Now you're able to sense the presence of spirit like angels, spirit like demons. You're able to be sensitive to you're able to be conscious of your environment. You're able to be aware of the happenings in your environment. You're able to be conscious of the circumstance, situations in your environment. In Acts 12 verse 7, and the angel of the Lord came unto him, and a light shined in the prison, and he smote Peter on the side, and raised him up, and saying, arise up quickly, and his chain fell off from his hand. So angel appeared to him. He was conscious of what happened to him. The angel appeared to him. So, and what you need to do is that when you are conscious of the environment and you sense that there's an activity of angel around you, then you maximize your consciousness. How do you do that? You begin to make declaration. Sometimes some people feel goosebumps around themselves when they are praying or when they are in atmosphere of worship. They feel goosebumps. They feel things radiating in their hair. They feel they are feeling warmth in their hands, heat in their hands, like that. Now, that's not the time to just enjoy the euphoria. What you need to do is that you begin to make declaration. You can speak over your finance. You can speak over your family, your homes, your work, and begin to make declare things at that particular time. Number 5 things that happen is that unusual favor. Now, places where you have received a no as answer, you begin to be accepted because you are consistent with your midnight activity. So angels have already gone ahead of you to begin to put things into place. Are we together now? Pass me with favor like a shield. So favor will be shielding you because you are consistent with your midnight prayers. So unusual doors will begin to open. Blessing will begin to flow in. Are we together now? So the key there is consistency. So the mother that bets consistency is conviction. You need to be convicted about your spiritual activity. So conviction is the mother of consistency. Now, there are 2 things that sustain consistency. Number 1, diligence. And number 2, discipline. You have to be diligent and to be disciplined for you to be consistent. Now, let me know which part of these 5 things stood out for you. What are the things that the Lord is doing with you lately? I want to read your comments. Drop your comments. Ensure you like this video, share it, and subscribe. God bless you. Thank you.